Oh my goodness. How? Look on the screen. Sorry that I gotta ask you how you get with this thing. These dusties, they'll get at you. Look on the screen. Look on the screen. Look on the screen. They are frightening. Diabolical dusty girl. How? I'm really trying to process, and I'm sorry this happened to her. How did this dude look like him and his daddy come from the hills have eyes to me? How did you let him into your space? Oh, he looks. I would be frightened, utterly frightened. So when I heard this,
documents say Anderson and Robinson were meeting up for that first date on Monday, April 1st. They started at a Menominee Valley bar, the Twisted Fisherman, before heading over to Duke's on Water, which is in downtown Milwaukee. That phone is then traced to right here, Anderson's home at 39th in Oklahoma, and we know Robinson was never seen again.
thanks to who? Allegedly, he's the one been arrested. I'm just really trying to process how she let him get next to her. Because again, to me, I'm getting heels have eyes vibes. I'm just saying. I'm really getting the heels have eyes vibes. Drinks? Did he put something in your drink? Did you go back to his house willingly? Woo! Again, how? He couldn't buy me anything at the 99-cent store. Don't come. I had to process that part. How you let him get next to you? And then fast forward, she's missing.
This new exclusive video appears to capture the moment investigators took Maxwell Anderson into custody near his home at 39th in Oklahoma, following a whirlwind investigation that started April 2nd.
Milwaukee County 911 dispatch received a call from Cudahy Police Department regarding a severed leg at Warnemont Park. Subsequently, a Milwaukee police officer who was aware of our investigation raised the possibility that the leg may be related to a missing person investigation that they were conducting.
That missing person, Sade Robinson. A criminal complaint released Friday says investigators used her cell phone records to follow her movements the night before on April 1st for what was supposed to be a first date with Anderson. After dinner and drinks, Robinson's phone was tracked to Anderson's home for 3 hours. An hour later, her phone pinged at Kern Park. And
do we need to give lessons? Not victim blaming, rest in peace. Do we need to give lessons on what not to do on the first date? Who go to ladies? Don't. First of all, when they're giving you the heels have eye vibes, that's how I feel. You might want to stay running to his home on the first date. That's just a no. It's not proper etiquette. It's just a no. And now end up late. Body part found. And looking at him, he maybe just me, he's got that look.
then following a drive across the city, its last trace to Warnemont Park, the same spot investigators found that severed leg. April 2nd, the Milwaukee police found Robinson's car torched near 31st and Lisbon.
So it sounds like this guy, based on the allegations, he's a suspect. It sounds like you go on, she went on a first date and end up being a victim of murder and what, mutilate? It sounds like going on a date with him, that date is going to equal to somebody going to get mutilated, murder and mutilated. Murder and mutilate on a first date. Where do they do this at, allegedly? Duster Dan, a diabolical dust bucket evil. Homicidal man. That's how I see this guy. It ain't hard to figure out. She was in his home for 3 hours. Now end up first date, murder, mutilate. I wonder, did he put something in her drink? I don't see how her sensors, I mean, unless she likes, to me, what I would consider, other than floorboards, Billy, you like that kind of dude. He looked like he would harm you. Yeah, that's my opinion. That's why I can't. How did you let him get next? Girl, he looked like he outright with he looks like, to me, he might be with the outright membership card in his pocket. Again, I'm getting the heels have eyes vibes. Take a chance with your life if you want. There has to be a standard. And I'm afraid, again, my opinion, that maybe baby doll done dropped the standard. If I was sitting at a bar and he sat down next to me, I might be ready to move over. Or it's time to go. Especially gonna watch that back. I'm just letting you know. I already told you. No pun intended. I already told you. I am profiling everybody from 3 to 99. He's only 3. A 3-year-old could have a shank. You think it's a bottle? It could be a shank taped to the other side of that bottle. So he up there got that little bottle. Good, got, good. I got that shank, stabbed you in your eye. I don't think so. I'm profiling. Ladies, it's time to up the standard. And then I don't care who you can't, a first date is just not cool. There are even guys who pull the stunt. They say, oh yeah, they're going on a first date with a woman and she shows up. Hey, let's go to a party at my friend's house. And then you get there to the house and you can see some cars parked outside. And guess what? No one else is on the inside but you and him. Where's the party at? Everybody's gone. Gotta set a standard. And then I saw another clip of this character that he seems to have a background issue. We're talking of, I saw a new clip that reported that he allegedly, based on the findings, has like DV. And look how dumb they are. Dumb, they can see what a phone ping. They can take the communication on the cell phone, right? You do know that. There are cameras everywhere. People doing what they want to do. They'll even risk. When you see people doing things like this here, and it's like, you went on a date with a person, cell phones, cameras everywhere, they can ping a location. People doing what they want to do, even if it means risking their freedom. Now, he might just be utterly dumb, like Dusty's are. I wonder if he was out there looking for a date so he could find somebody to allegedly murder and mutilate. I do wonder. I wonder if this was a plan all along, and she probably didn't even know. She probably thought about her being cute, and by him looking like, to me, my opinion, the heels have eyes vibes, or he'll be looking to have me. He'll be like, because, I'm like cute, and he's like, not, hell to the no. I wonder, and then it makes me wonder too, for him to do this on a first date, it makes me wonder, this might be the first time he's gotten caught. This might be the dude's MO. How she met him, wherever they linked up on, they need to go ahead and check his phone, his internet searches. You might find, it wouldn't surprise me that you might find somebody else dated this dude, and next thing you know, went on a first date, end up murdered, or he'll mutilate. No one cell phones track cameras in bars and restaurants. Cameras everywhere. So it just makes me wonder that maybe it's highly probable, and we'll see if the investigation is thorough, if they can find any other evidence. It makes me wonder this might be this dude's MO. Going a day with him, child, you may not come home no more. It might be his MO. There's a lot of sick people out there. The hatred for women is real. My dad used to tell me that. He used to say, Everybody that smile at you is not your friend. Some people that smile at you and they'll be wishing you harm, could be your enemy. Everybody that smile at you is not happy or want to, it's not always good intentions. It's just not. Duster Dan coming across as a deadly diabolical man. They need, on a first date. Darling Sade, Miss Robinson, I still can't see how you even let him entertain you into your space, and then you went home to his place on the first date. I wonder, was there something in the drink and he escorted you there? What's up? We really have to have standards. A severed leg. I wonder what they found in the house. Blood everywhere. Body parts slinging around. I do want to see what else did they find in that house. And again, he has a background issue because I saw a report that stated there appears to be, I have to say, appears to be a history of violence and DV. Check these dudes out. Well, he gave me a name. It doesn't come up. Don't even take a chance. He might be giving you a fake name because the real name might reveal who he is. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just go in and take a chance. He seemed nice. Yep, and it might be your last night because you went with a man that seemed nice. Not saying that's what she did, doesn't validate it. But yeah, some women think that, oh, it seemed nice, just the first date. So based on this here, looks like she went out with Dusty Dan, the diabolical murder / allegedly mutilated man. We have to have a standard. And I'm afraid when we don't have a standard, things like this happen. Sad but true. Things like this happen. Anyway, let me know what you all think. So young. What are we teaching our daughters? There has to be a standard. And even looking at him, he doesn't meet it. Again, me personally, I'm getting the Hills Have Eyes vibes. And if you hadn't seen that movie, you can go check it out if you want to. The cover alone should tell you a lot. Gotta have a standard. Anyway, thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out.